Hey, it's Crack36. I think you can see. Zoom is telling me you can see what I'm seeing. Let me pause this real quick. I should be able to see my game board right away. That's what I'm sharing. Just want to confirm that. Yes. All right. And we're going to mute that. We're going to get out of it. Okay. So this is my game with Schultze. It's in the Chinese turn. I did the American turn, but I did make a mistake. And so I'm going to pick it up here, show you the history, and then we'll uh, we'll go from here. So fantastic um, containment of the Japanese. I should show you what they did too. They didn't do too much, and I didn't actually run their turn, just edited their turn. Uh, um, okay, so let's see here. Lots of stuff to do. I will upload the other one um, just to show it to you. Um, there is some significant dice in that one, but I'll show you everything. Bombing rate, I think that shows everything. I did this on my break just before I do my big pickup. 114 packages coming out of it next day's airs. All right, let's take a look at the review. So the great thing is, I'll just show you turn complete, is if you watch Schultz's video, um, I was able to convoy him quite a bit. So he moved from this area. Let's see, where's the edits? I think it's right. Um, here, maybe? Nope. I didn't really concentrate on this because of the need. I didn't need it. Let's check it right here. Okay. So these aren't here. Show you right here. This is the, oh, oh, I screwed this up. So there we go. That's why I keep looking. These are not there. They fought a battle 8 and they came away with 4. They killed twice, even battle, and they came away with twice as many. Okay, this is an accurate, up-to-date map of the Japanese situation. And yeah, they ended up with moving into a more. I'll show you this other stuff that I did later. But this is the current situation here in Shantung, Kiangsu, and then Guangdong and Formosa. And they have one outlier right here, Shanxi. All right, that's the situation. I am happy with the containment issue. Now let me show you what America did. And I will upload the video with the caveat that I make an error here, right here in 20, because I did not update the situation. The updated situation, correct, is right here. He moved everything down here, and I was driving and listening. That's what I'll say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I didn't actually, and then I looked at it loosely because I didn't think it was going to be that important. And I thought I heard him say he took a transport down here, which he did. And I thought it was a single cruiser, which there was a single cruiser left behind in 19. So I'm going to recreate that situation right here and show you. I'm just going to leave it as is what happened, but I do have to do a few non-com moves because of the updated situation. All right, let's open this up. And the Americans had 3 technology dice, and I did roll 3. One of them succeeded, and I do not remove them, so I got to give those back somehow. And then I did a roll of 2, which I discovered jet powers. Okay, so then, okay, is this the right load? All right, I did, pretty sure I saved this. Let's see, let's make sure this is the, it's been open all day long, so. Why I moved the jet powers. I did do a practice round earlier, but I'm pretty sure this is not the practice round because I did other stuff. Oh, shucks. No, no, no. This is still happening. Okay. All right. Let's make sure this should be the invasion of Spain. Yes, this is it. This is it. Like you said, you'll see it all in the video that I upload. All right, so we go down, activate. So I should have jet powers, but for some reason I removed it. Oh, I know what. This first section, all the way down here, I thought it was going to be practice. And then in the video, you'll see me, I was like, I'm going to go with this. So I do have 3 dice to roll right now. So I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to roll 3 dice for my technology dice. All right, here are the 3 dice. 4, 5, and 4. I miss. All right, let's go back to history. Let's go down here to the Americans. Okay, so the purchase I did amend with the comments. This is the purchase over here. Bomber, fighter, 6 infantry, destroyer, 2 subs, 3 transports. I changed that in the comment log. I know, complicated. Believe me, I get it. Down here, adjust purchase, right here. Adjust purchase, sub replaced with a tank, DD replaced with anti-aircraft and infantry. Okay, down here at the bottom left-hand corner, comment log. I will shut down the comment log now and go back to the history. Okay, so then we go to combat moves. I undid a lot of stuff, moved it around. Let's see where we ended up. Okay, this is how we ended up. I did send 6 against the troops in Normandy. I invaded Spain. I left one of the transports here. And I brought the transport that was in 93 down here, bounced off Morocco and back into Spain. And I brought the 6 transports, which had, I think, 8 guys on it. And then a bomber came from West Coast. This fighter is coming East Coast. This fighter is coming from East Coast. And then all the planes from here came to either went to Normandy. Okay. And that ends up, and then over here, I did bomb the factory again, heavy bomber. And then this is where I flew down to 19 to grab this, to attack this, but this is not accurate at all. It's actually in 19. Okay. And if this had happened, I would have actually used these 4 subs because if I had hit him, he wouldn't have been able to hit back. But as it was, guess what? He hit back. But I'm going to take the mistake because I should have waited, but I was just trying to have some fun. I flew these 2 aircraft from the West Coast to C-Zone 6, and then exchanged them for fighters right here and sent them to Siberia. Okay, let's see some dice rolls on the right side. Okay, let's open this up. All right, how did the dice go for Crockett? You missed me in C-Zone 6. I scored 7 and 6, which means I get the 7 damage. You didn't scrim any fighters, so that is real. And then I added 7 damage to the factory, which I believe brings it to, let's see. Um, can't quite see it. I think it might be 12. Let's see down there. It says, nope, can't see it. Harbor, factory. Yep, can't see it. All right. Looks like a 12 to me, this base right here. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we can find out. Oh, it's 5 before, plus 7 is 12 for sure. All right, let's go to Normandy. The dice roll in Normandy. 4 guys defending. Got plenty of hits, and you get nothing. So that's nice. 2. Am I really going to skate through this? Okay, I got lots of dice. Look at that. I have got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus a bombardment. You're defending with 6. I missed the bombardment. And then all of those only get 4 hits. So then you roll, you get a hit. And then I roll again, 13 more dice, and I finally wipe you out with 6 like I should have got. You get 0 in the second time. So not too bad. One casualty. I come in with 7, and I should have came in with a submarine, but I didn't. I hit you, and you did hit me back. I took the diver off. All right, let's see what happened. Okay, non-combat moves. Let's take a look at the disposition of troops and my money situation. And then let's get to the action. All right. So I got to adjust this. I'm going to, oops. I'm going to adjust this. Just want to show you where everything is. Obviously, the planes fly back to C-Zone 6. The bomber flies back to Soviet Far East. I did bring the 2 anti-aircraft from Alaska over to Soviet Far East, and I placed the 2 mech and 2 fighters in Siberia, as well as the destroyer in C-Zone 7. Eventually, I'm going to place a fighter that I bought in Western United States, transport, 2 infantry, Western United States, and 1 sub. Okay. So can't leave the arena, or the Pacific PTO, Pacific Theater of Operations, without resupply. Did not take Korea. All right, let's go over to situation in the east, where we have 9 infantry, a mech, tank, and an artillery, and then we brought 2 fighters onto the carrier in 93. That'll eventually end up in 91, and then we landed the planes in Gibraltar. So a strong Air Force. And then we did put the anti-aircraft single infantry and a tank here in Greece, and we moved the Albanian, the troop that was in Albania, down here. Kept the sub here. Kept the sub here. Of course, we moved the destroyer and cruiser over here. We did resupply, and then I edited these out. 2 transports went here with 4 infantry, and the new bomber was placed here. So I'll do a recap on the Americans. 2 anti-aircraft in central, 1 bomber in eastern, 4 infantry, 2 transports, 6 transports, cruiser destroyer 91, 9 infantry, 1 mech, 1 tank, 1 artillery in Spain. 1 transport's hidden behind the bombers, 7 bombers, heavy bombers, 3 fighters, 2 fighters on the carrier 93, 1 sub in 97, tank, 2 infantry, mech, anti-aircraft, and a factory in Greece. Season 6 has the battleship, 8 fighters, 2 cruisers, 5 destroyers, 4 subs. Those 4 subs are going to move out of there and move into 19 in a minute with 1 destroyer in tow. So that'll be 4 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 5 aircraft carriers, and 1 battleship, 1 transport with 2 infantry on it. Siberia has 2 mech and 2 fighters. So Far East has a heavy bomber, 2 anti-aircraft, 7 has a destroyer, and 3 has 2 transports. I think I've already mentioned fighter and 2 infantry in Western, 1 transport, and 1 sub, 110. Okay, so let's go down to the updated map and current game. Okay, let's go take a look here. So this is the real situation that happened. So, like I said, I could have bought the subs in, and not even, wouldn't have been a possibility. He does have a factory here, but I need to block him just in case he wants to attack me. So I'll send 1 destroyer in there, and that'll be a blocking destroyer. Of course, he doesn't have any destroyers, so I can pass right underneath him or attack him. That is the real situation in 19. That's the real situation in 6. All right, the Chinese. This is an updated map, completely accurate. What do we have going on? All right, so we are obviously going to walk into Jehol, and we're going to walk into Quichao, and that's it. The fighter can go up here to Qinghai, Kansu, Qinghai, and that's it. And I will place my troops that I bought 5 in Kansu. See if he wants to attack. $21. Still the Burma Road, $15. All right, that's China. China would be 5 infantry in Kansu and 1 fighter, 1 infantry in Jehol, 1 infantry in Quichao. What will the British do? The British, they've got a lot of possibilities, but I believe I know what I'm going to do. All right, let's, biggest thing we need to do is make sure we are going to survive anything that happens over here. And We're fine with that. Yes, we're fine with not repairing anything in London. Okay, so I think I want to do this and then pop 3 more of those in there. Notice the theme. Pretty sure that's what I want to buy. Yes. Okay, let's do that. And then over here, I want to go like that and like this and like that. He positioned himself in a spot where he could pick up 10 infantry and go 1, 2, 3. So pretty clever. Got to keep note of those things. I'm not putting him down. I'm just containing him, and that's pretty important. I mean, he's a little hefty to put down. I'd have to devote most everything over here. Let's see what we can do. Surprised he didn't take out that transport. Those transports. I think they may be the only ones on the board. All right, let's do this. Okay, so over here, we want to prepare for any attack. He could land in Burma, but I will block him with my destroyers. But let's keep this secure. And let's get everything else moving. I feel no need to capture King C. Let's just get things moving. All right, and here we'll go here. This is going here. And you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to send that not to King C. Let's send that to Burma. All right, move to Iraq. And then everything is going here, I think. I would love to be a little more aggressive, but I don't think we need to be. And that'll 2 back. Yeah, that's right. Let's go up here. Like I said, I would love to be, send a large air force against one of these. But I think we're good. All right, so let's just bring this over here. Real simple. Obviously, the true neutrals are in the game now, and Turkey is up for grabs. And I'm hoping he does not take Turkey. So the big one would be if this Italian bomber hit that Caucasus. Um, so let's see about that. So he would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we're gonna have to we're gonna have to put a fighter in there. because we do not need that happening. That happens, and all of a sudden he's into Turkey with an activated 8 units. So let's not have him do that. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's get those. The 3 from Turkmenistan, they can go there. I'll throw those away, or put those in harm's way. Let's put it that way. And we should be able to get quite a bit of these. Toward Turkey. All right, over here, we're going to take one of these this way. That's the one. And then we're going to send another this way. And I think we'll send one there. And one here. I think that'll be there for next. No. Put this down here. That'll give me some options. Okay, so over here, this guy comes over. And okay, up here, I was able to take this. I'm trying to figure out what, I don't think I want to do that. I think he's going to remain. I want the Americans to have that factory. No transport. I think they're stuck. All right, I think there was a guy down here. Yep, he'll go up to the Belgian Congo. Okay, Cyprus. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to send that one right there. Instead of the Syria, those fighters that were in 93 are going to Greece. All right, getting some units into the right place. We go with active units. He can move up. He'll move to Shan State. He's good. He's good. Oh, he can move in. Easy enough. He's good. He's good. They're good. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's it. All right, let's see some action. I think there's only one battle, and I take that out. Oh, and you do get a hit. You are a stinker. All right, and that brings my force down quite a bit. All right, and we'll go over here. All right. One, two, three, four. We'll actually we're gonna do an edit and bring all the 8 fighters down up to here. And this fighter came from Egypt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to bring those 9 fighters here. Just to protect that bomber. This bomber came from, I don't know. All right, they'll stay there. Okay. This looks pretty good. All right, I am going to pause for just a second. So I have to use the bathroom. Let's see if I can keep going. All right, those guys are there. Those guys stay. Oh, I want those guys. 1, 2. Okay, good. That all looks fantastic. Okay, let's go. All right, 3 fighters go into Egypt with a whoops on factory going here and Persia and in Egypt 3 fighters. Okay, $37. I do get rolls in 109 of 5354. 3 lost to blockade, ends with 32. $5 bonus 37. Gotta take care of that this turn. Bomber, mech, and infantry go into India with $23 gain there. And that would be the Italian turn. I think I'm going to, let's see. I am going to skip through this. I don't think there's much to do. He's got $5. The Italian bomber would be the big moment if he was able to get past 3 units. I don't see anything else. All right, let's keep going. And Schultz can bug out. And the Anzacs. Done with tech rolls and 26. I'm going to buy 2 bombers. Let's get those guys into action. Actually, 1 bomber, 2 subs. I haven't closed the deal on that yet. Although subs have a limited usefulness. At some point in time, they are not useful. So I will buy a 2nd bomber. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so pretty crucial. We trap him in here. Okay, he doesn't have any. The sub would submerge. We will bring the aircraft carrier up to sea zone 6. And the Anzac fighter is going to go up to defend in Siberia up here. I don't think there's any live troops. Oh, bombers, 2 bombers. Let's get those. It's amazing where they can't reach. Oh, you can reach Shan State, but not Sumatra. Sumatra looks safe. Sumatra it is. You know what? Shan State is safe too. I think it makes it Moscow after that. Active units. 3. Okay, here we go. Siberia. They will not make it to Siberia. Okay, just in case, he'll go to Turkmenistan, I think. I don't see any vulnerabilities here. Nope. You know what? Just in case, I will send these guys to send these guys to Moscow. Why not?
Hey, got it.
All right, there we go. And active units. All right, yeah, go down to Burma. Okay. Oh, yep. We want those there. We want those there. Yeah, I will. Move this up here. And that's it. Okay, and we will do a recap in just a second. There we go. And I'll do a recap for the English as well. $27 with 2 bonuses. And my son has decided to start his internet stuff. So I'll cover up my microphone real quick as I finish up. French dude goes into Egypt. French dude goes on to the American boats. French dude, stay right there. French fighter is somewhere. French fighter is there. I'm going to send the French fighter to.
Yeah.
I'm going to send French fighter to Moscow. All right, that's it. Non-com. I don't think there's any French ships aboard. Oh, there is a French ship. I think we're good. All right, that's it. And let me do a recap. Okay, recap for the British. There are no British over in Canada. England has 10 infantry, 1 mech, 5 anti-aircraft, 2 French guys, infantry and tank in Holland. Belgium, 2 infantry, artillery in Spain. 92 is there's a sub and aircraft carrier. 91 there's a destroyer, 2 transport and an aircraft carrier, 3 infantry in French Guiana, infantry in Malta, 2 fighters in Greece, 2 mech in Caucasus, 3 Anzac fighters and 1 French fighter in Russia. Egypt has 3 fighters, 1 Russian mech and 1 French dude, 1 mech in Belgian Congo. Artillery in Transjordan, mech and tank in Iraq. Diver and bomber in Persia, 2 mech, 1 tank in East Persia, 9 fighters, 1 mech, 3 bombers in Turkmenistan, 1 mech in Kazakhstan, 1 mech in Xinjiang, as well as Sichuan, 3 artillery. Anti-aircraft should be in Burma. 1 infantry, 1 mech, 1 bomber in India, 16 infantry, 1 mech, 1 tank, 1 artillery, 5 anti-aircraft in Burma, 1 infantry in Shan State, 1 Anzac infantry in Burma, 2 Anzac bombers in Shan State, 2 British infantry in Sumatra, 1 Anzac and 1 infantry and anti-aircraft in Java, 1 infantry, 1 tank in Borneo, 2. Geez Louise. I was supposed to take this. Hold on a second. My son is. I was supposed to take Philippines. Crap. I'm going to move those 2 transports. Hold on. I'm going to move those 2 transports out of harm's way. Let me just do it real quick. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to move them down to here, 1 here. 1 Anzac transport will go to Java. And 1 will go to, he was in Borneo, 55. Okay. And, okay, that's it. I'm going to, and then this is what you see. I'm going to just show you because I've got 3 people talking. So, okay, 2 bombers down here, 4 infantry, 2 mech. Well, 2 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft, 4 infantry. There's a sub and a destroyer here. I should have taken that. There's a destroyer here. There's a aircraft carrier here, and there's a fighter up there. Okay, that's it. All right. I'm going to say good night, Gracie.